Hi, let's continue with our example Allu Arjun movies and Rashmika movies and movies made in India. So that is new or Venn diagram. So Allu Arjun movies, I took few example Pushpa 1, Pushpa 2 and Arya. Rashmika movies Pushpa 1, Pushpa 2 and Chava. So mu is all movies made in India. When we make a Venn diagram, so this is what our Venn diagram, I explained it in the previous one. So Allu Arjun movies are Arya. So if this circle represents Allu Arjun movies, then Arya Pushpa 1, Pushpa 2 as part of Allu Arjun movies, and this circle represents Rashmika movies. Then her movies are Pushpa 1, Pushpa 2 and Chava. So this is how we represent. All are present in the mu. Okay? Mu is like all movies made in India. So now we'll learn few operations on sets. So the very first operation what we are going to learn is union of sets. Union of sets. The very first concept. What is union of sets? So we represent with a symbol union with a union U. You can call it like U. So it's like joining those two. So how we represent? So two sets here we are considering A and R. So the union of sets we consider A union R. So that means any movie acted by Allu Arjun or this is R Rashmika, that is called A union R. So any movie either Allu Arjun should be there or Rashmika should be there. So what are those movies? So it would be Arya. So you have to join all the movies of Arya and Rashmika. So Pushpa 1, Pushpa 2, then Pushpa 1. Now these are Allu Arjun movies. Since I am joining with the Rashmika movies also, I have to join both Pushpa 2 and Chava. But what is the concept of sets? We no need to have duplicates. So what are the duplicates here? So we have a Pushpa 1, Pushpa 1. So we can cut 1. Pushpa 2, Pushpa 2. We can cut 1. So what is the final set? We got it from A union R. So that is Arya, Pushpa 1, Pushpa 2 and Chava. So this is our A union R. This is called union of sets. So when we join two sets, so we will be removing duplicates and we're writing like this. So if you observe in the Venn diagram, what exactly this A union R? If you look at the Venn diagram, so just look at this part. So only the red border. If you look at the red border, if you work closely, I'm not getting inside it. I'm just switching this area. So the area like an apple, this area represents A union R. All this area represents, this apple area represents, see, Arya, Pushpa 1, Pushpa 2, Chava. So there are no duplicates. So the area this represents, the apple area represents is A union R. This is union of sets. That is what it is. So if you want to have a roster form, so this is the Arya, Pushpa 1, Pushpa 2, Chava. This is the roster form of A union R. So this is the first operation what we learned. So in the Venn diagram, how it is represented, all this part inside this one is called A union R. You can see that one. Arya, Pushpa 1, Pushpa 2, Chava. Arya, Pushpa 1, Pushpa 2, Chava. So this is A union R. Thank you. Now we are going to learn a second concept that is called intersection of sets. intersection of sets. So intersection of sets is a common area for both. So this is the common. This is a common part of both the circles, right? So I'll become. This is the common part of circle A and circle R. So this is a common part of two sets A and R. So intersection of sets. So rather writing A intersection of R. So how we pronounce A intersection of B, A intersection B, A intersection B. Rather writing this big intersection word, we use the symbol, this one. This is called intersection. So intersection is a common area. So common area means the common movies. So in our example, common movies acted by both Allu Arjun and Rashmika. So which are Pushpa 1 and Pushpa 2. Both are common in Allu Arjun movies list and Rashmika movies list. So if you make A intersection B or A intersection R. So what is A intersection R here? The movies acted by both is Pushpa 1 and Pushpa 2. Pushpa 1 and Pushpa 2. So our A intersection R is Pushpa 1 and Pushpa 2, the common area. In the Venn diagram, which piece represents A intersection R? The piece represents A intersection R is this piece. You see, we got the answer Pushpa 1 and Pushpa 2 acted by both. So that is the common area from the movies of A and movies of R. That is Pushpa 1 and Pushpa 2. In the Venn diagram, what is A intersection R? It is the area that is represented like this here. That is A intersection R. This is the intersection of sets. The third concept what we are going to learn is difference of sets. Difference of sets. So difference, we generally go by the subtraction like minus. So like okay, here the difference of sets, we can write A minus B, or here in this case we are taking two sets A and R. So we can go with A and R, right? So we can go with A. So the symbol is, subtraction symbol is A. We are subtracting Rashmika's movies from Allu Arjun's movies. So how we represent? So we have to remove the Rashmika's movies from Allu Arjun. So Allu Arjun acted in Pushpa 1, Pushpa 2 and Arya. If we remove the Rashmika's movies from Allu Arjun movies, we have to cut this one and this one, right? So because we have to subtract it, and the only movie left in Allu Arjun's is Arya. Okay, that is called A minus R. So A minus R is only Arya. Did you observe one thing? We didn't write Chava in this one because we are subtracting Rashmika's movies from Allu Arjun's movies. So Rashmika's movies are Pushpa 1, Pushpa 2. So we cancel it. What about Chava? Chava is not there in Allu Arjun movies. So we don't subtract it. We'll just leave it like that. Okay. We don't consider Chava. The leftover movies, we write it here. Only common movies, we cut it. Okay. We are good. So we did it in a roster way. So roster way is, we wrote all the elements and we subtracted and we cut the things and we wrote the leftover things from Allu Arjun's things. What about R minus A? Is it same? R minus A is first Rashmika's movies and we have to cut Allu Arjun's movies from Rashmika's movies. Common movies are, we have to cut Pushpa 1, Pushpa 2, leftover is Chava. So you see, A minus R becomes Arya and R minus A is Chava. So here, ignore all the leftover things. So Rashmika acted in Chava, but we don't consider Chava. We ignore and only we write Allu Arjun movies only. Here Rashmika's movies only. So A minus R most of the times here not equal to R minus A, because it is having Arya Allu Arjun movies, leftover Allu Arjun movies, here leftover Rashmika's movies. So they are not same. So most of the times this is the case. But sometimes if it is equal, that is a different case. We will look into it. So here the symbol we represent is minus, negative, and so these are the things. How we represent it in the Venn diagram? So where is Arya? So Arya's portion is this one. This is A minus R. So what is the Venn diagram picture for A minus R? It is, this one is A minus R, the blue portion. So what about R minus A? R minus A is the other half. So it is this one. Let me use the red color marker for this. This is Chava. So R minus A equal to, this is R minus A. The common portion is intersection B. A intersection R is the center portion. A union R is, it's an apple. So this is all different ways of representing the Venn diagram and the roster form, and this is mu is in set builder form. So this is explaining different types of different operations on sets. So here we are working on only two sets. So here I took A as Allu Arjun movies and Rashmika's movies. We are not taking Pawan Kalyan's and everybody's movies, because though they are also part of this mu, all movies made in India, not only Allu Arjun and Rashmika's movies, right? There are Pawan Kalyan, Chiranjeevi, many actors are there. They also acted. But here in this SSC board, you have only working with two sets, not many sets. So this is all what you need to learn for your exam.